to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Benita. Here we talk about all the things that we love as it relates to lifestyle and luxury. Again, if you are new, welcome. We do videos twice a week. Wednesdays is usually a luxury upload, and then Friday we do what we call a Fast Five Friday. Today we're going to talk about luxury and fashion forecasting for 2022. What I think is going to be hot with things that I'm seeing, things that the brands are doing. If you think you'd like this type of video, please keep watching. Yeah, I'm not like a fashion guru or anything, but I am a people watcher, and I love to give you guys information. I like to do research. That's like the teacher in me. And when I'm looking at like the business of fashion and other YouTube luxury content creators here and also over on Instagram, I'm starting to see trends, and of course I wanted to share some things with you guys, things that I think that are gonna be popular coming up for 2022 so we can stay ahead of the game. And like some of these things that we see that's gonna be happening, you can go ahead and purchase before the prices go up, because you know they are. The first thing that is gonna be popular for sure in 2022 is the return of preppy style. You can start to see even in the mainstream market, like contemporary brands, or even when you go shopping, brands are promoting like button downs and cardigans and just kind of ramping up vests and things of that nature. And the luxury houses are doing it as well. People are starting to go back and pull Burberry. Remember, I did a Burberry video. I will link it here or put it down in the description box. podcast.bod, she just did a luxury wish list video, which we love, Brittany, and she had on her wish list a Burberry trench coat. See, I told you, you're welcome. The preppy style is definitely coming back, and like I said before, the contemporary brands are already implementing those things, but now we see it filtering over to the luxury brands. Burberry has always been preppy and never gone out of style, but people are reaching for them again, like I said here lately, because the concept of, you know, preppiness is coming back. That's why I always say it's good to be classic, to have classic pieces in your wardrobe, because these things go in and out of style. They go on and off trend. And for me, I never ever want to be so trendy that I have to change my wardrobe up every season. So you want to always have some of these things in your wardrobe so that you're always going to look relevant. Because if it's classic, like I've said before, it never goes out of style. But when the powers that be decide that, you know, okay, trench coats are on trend, you're already ahead of the game because you already have one in your repertoire. But if you look, like, I still subscribe to like Vogue magazine, W magazine. I still like to look and flip through magazines for like fashion inspo, and I love looking at the luxury campaigns that they still do. You'll see that a lot of the luxury houses are doing ready to wear with a preppy flair. So if that's your style, or that's something that you think you want to get into, go ahead, girl, jump on it now, again, before the prices skyrocket. The next thing that kind of stays in the preppy area, but then it also filters over to something new, are platforms. You know that Prada did, that are still on my wish list. I could not get my hands on the Prada loafers for Christmas. I'm still looking. They're still out of stock. All of the brands, even contemporary brands like Zara, Aritzia, H&M, Steve Madden, of course, Sam Edelman, everyone did a preppy platform loafer. So we know that platforms are definitely in. Versace is doing a platform shoe that everyone loves. Tom Ford has done a platform sandal that people love. And if I could get those Versace shoes, if I could walk in, because I think they're like 5 inches, if I could, I definitely would have them for sure. I saw those about a year or so ago. I said, they look like the Bratz shoes, the Brat doll shoes. But they are really, really cute. They're in bright colors. So if you can get your hands on those Versace shoes, or if you just want to do the trend, I'm sure that Sam Edelman, like I said, Steve Madden, probably Forever 21, you're going to be able to find those shoes come springtime. Kind of staying in the shoe realm, but also, again, back to the preppy side of things. What's going to be popular for 2022, not only if you love the platform heels and such, platform loafers, flats, like ballet flats are coming back, i.e. like the Chanel ballet flat. You know, all the designers have done some version of a ballet flat. Those are coming back to go along with the preppy style, the ones with a little bit of a heel, and then the ones that are just flat to the ground. You remember when I was in high school, and this is definitely showing my age, and I hope some of you 40s and up are watching. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about, but I think they were called Sam and Libby. When I was in high school, those leather ballet flats were flat to the ground, like no support, no nothing. They were so popular. If I can find a picture, I'm definitely going to pop it here on the screen. But yeah, those Sam and Libby type ballet flats are for sure to come back. Now, I won't be wearing those because I need a little bit of a heel and some support, but I will be wearing my Chanel dupes like I always do. The next thing that we're gonna see that we are forecasting for 2022 are gonna be more luxury collabs. You know that the Balenciaga Gucci collaboration that really went well. We had Skims collaborate with Fendi. That seems to have done really well. I definitely want to get my hand on a hourglass bag from Gucci and Balenciaga. I like the hourglass bag before. I think I did a video talking about what's going to be hot for 2021, and that was on my list. We also know that Fendi and Versace are going to be collaborating this year. Keiko recently talked about it in her Get Ready With Me video. Cassie did a whole video on it, but that's going to be available in May. And if I can get my hands on something, a scarf, a sock, honey, a hair bow, something, I will love to have something in my collection from the Fendi Versace collaboration. And a lot of people are just like, you know, I don't know, don't sleep on Versace. I'm telling you, it's gaudy, it's too far. But the thing I like about Versace, that it takes risk and it takes chances, and you can wear something all black, something very monotone and very monochromatic, and pull just a scarf or an overshirt, and you still can look really nice and sleek. Another one I think is going to be very popular is going to be Louis Vuitton and Nike. They're doing like Air Force Ones and Jordan 1 style sneakers with Louis Vuitton. That's something that Virgil was working on before he passed, God rest his soul, but that's going to be very popular. Louis Vuitton is learning. I guess they just wanted to try new things this year, which a lot of it for me didn't go over well, but they're starting to kind of, I think, get their footing and putting out a little more quality old school Louis Vuitton pieces with a flair. That brings me to my next point. We're gonna see a lot of the fashion houses just make turns and twists, trying to promote their brand to a younger crowd, like my daughter's age, like college students and below. And I don't know about y'all, but when I was in college, I couldn't afford luxury. But these college students, either they work or they're spoiled or whatever, because I know how mine be trying it too. I'm like, They are trying to get all of these younger kids, you know, into luxury early on. And I think there was a Balenciaga collab with Fortnite. I mean, that's like elementary and middle school kids. So that I guess when they grow up or when they want something that's a little bit more expensive, they're hoping that they will reach for the Balenciaga brand. Anywho, we're gonna see a lot more of like luxury collaborations, whether it be between two fashion houses or a luxury brand with a non-luxury brand, a luxury brand with a tech company. We're gonna see a lot more of that in 2022. And the final thing we want to chat about, of course, are handbags. What type of handbags we're gonna see in 2022. Believe it or not, we're gonna see a lot more larger bags. Larger bags start to be more popular this past year. Crossbodies and mini bags are still there, but larger bags have have kind of moved in the forefront. I think crossbody bags are now becoming, they're not popular on trend, if you will, anymore. They're becoming more classic. Everyone needs a good crossbody or two in your collection, whether it be luxury or not. They're useful for everyday life. You need a crossbody bag. So crossbodies and mini bags are obviously not going anywhere. They're still here. Like I said, they're moving over to be more in the classic realm. But when we're talking about what's going to be on trend and fashion forecasting for 2022, larger bags are back. In particular, bowling bag style bags, kind of like a speedy bag. Mr. and Mrs. I don't like speedies because they're out of style. They're old lady. Yeah, they're bags. So if you have a speedy in your collection, don't sell it. Make sure you dust it off and bring it back to the forefront, because I told y'all speedies never go out of style. Y'all gonna start listening to me. Dior has some of their newer bags that's coming out. They're kind of in between a bowling, and again, if I can find a picture, I'm gonna pop it on the screen. They're in between a bowling type bag, kind of like an old school Chanel bowling bags that they used to do, and a speedy. They're kind of in between, not as round as a speedy, but you get the two handles and the zip, very reminiscent of a speedy. Louis Vuitton even recognized that. You can see that they have re-released their speedy this past year, like so many ways, moving into 2022. All right, guys, that's it. Just a quick video forecasting what we can see for 2022 as it relates to overall fashion and, of course, luxury. I hope that you guys like these types of videos. I would love your support. Please make sure that you like and subscribe and also comment. And I guess that's it, guys. And I will see you here on a Friday for another Fast Five Friday. Talk to you soon. Bye.